Broadcasting from Landrigan Field here in Wakefield, Massachusetts. Wakefield Community Access TV and the Savings Bank of Wakefield is proud to bring you tonight's game between the Wakefield Warriors and the Reading Rockets. Hello, everybody. I'm Dave Gardner on a gorgeous night here at Landrigan Field. The teams are meeting to determine their kickoff right now, and let's see who won the toss. Looks like Wakefield has won the toss, and they will receive as we get ready for opening night here. And the Reading Rockets will kick off from left to right as you are watching. Both teams head out. This is the favorite part right here. Teams jumping out, getting all excited for this game. We got Wakefield across the way at the far bench. They are wearing their red jerseys with their gray pants and the silver helmets. And here in front of us, the Rockets are all in white. White pants, white shirt, and a white helmet with a little bit of red in the trim. Our starting quarterback scheduled for tonight. For the visitors, we have Matt Sanella, number 11. And for Wakefield, we have the captain, number 10, Michael Lucy. 11 minutes up on the scoreboard. We're set to kick things off. Thanks for tuning in tonight to WCAT, Wakefield Community Access Television. We are scheduled to be live right now on Facebook. If you see us live, leave us a comment. Say hi. And we hope you enjoy the game. Teams are getting some last-minute instructions from the coaches. And here we go. The ball will be teed up on the 40-yard line. And opening kickoff here on opening night is just moments away. It's like number 33, Patrick Harrigan, will be kicking off for the Rockets. And here we go. We are underway here in Wake. It's a long kick taken inside the 10, moves up to the 15, to the 20, and he's tackled over there on the far side of the field. That was number 3, Tommy Model on the run. I think he picked up about maybe 10 or 12 yards on that run. They're going to spot that just inside the 20-yard line. So we got 1st and 10 for Wakefield as we take a look at their offense first. Lucy will take this one out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. Takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself on the fake, and he gains a nice 5-6 yards on the play out to the 26-yard line. Terrific play there by Lucy on the keeper. Looks like that was Pat Conroy. Actually, Pat Conroy kicked off as well, number 33, and he was in there on the stop. Lucy out of the gun one more time. 2nd and 4 now, opening drive of this game. He takes a look around. Now he gets a snap, fakes. Got a little bit of time. Now he dumps it off the right-hand side. Looking for the first down. He's about a yard short. Dumped that off on the right-hand side. Aiden Sweeney on that catch. Got a man open on the left, decided to swing it off to the right. And now they got a third, call it a long one. They got to get over the 30, and they're just inside the 29 right now. Need to convert this 3rd down and keep the drive moving. Lucy got one back to the right of him. And they got a false start here, maybe an offside. And let's see what it's going to be. That could be an automatic 1st down if it's an offside, and I believe it is. Yeah, offside on Reading. 5-yard penalty. That'll be a 1st down. New set of downs for Wakefield. So first mistake of the game committed by the Reading defense. Lucy comes out of the gun with the back right behind him this time. Calls for it. Now he hands it off. They're going to run a sweep to the left-hand side, and he's flushed out and maybe gained a yard or get back to the line of scrimmage. Tommy Model again on the carry. He come all the way over from the right slot, trying to do kind of a end around on the play. And he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have dove across and get back to the 34, but he did not. So now we got a 2nd and 12 coming up for Wakefield as they're over here at the near hash mark. 9:07 on the clock. It is stopped right now as the player went out of bounds. Michael O'Keefe right here in front of us is the slot left. Lucy's going to take the snap. Looks at the right-hand side. Overthrown on the play. Trying to connect with Matthew Cunningham, number 45. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 now. Ball's on the 32-yard line. Scoreboard shows it's on the 36, but it's indeed on the 32. So they get up to the 44-yard line for the first down. Big play here. 3rd down for Wakefield. We'll see out of the gun with a back to his right. 2 slot receivers to the left. Maybe looking to draw him offside one more time. Now he takes a snap, goes back. He's looking to the left. He's got a lot of room up the middle. He's going to run. He could get there if he hurries, and he does. First down. Got it up to about the 47-yard line. He needed to get to the 45. Everything opened up in the middle on the play, and Lucy saw that and took off, made one little juke to the right, and that was good enough for a first down. 8:44 and counting now here in the first quarter. O'Keefe again off to the left over here. In motion was Cunningham. Now he stops. Lucy with it. Throws it off on the right. It's caught and brought down immediately on the right-hand side. Aiden Sweeney with that reception for no gain, though. He was swarmed under immediately. I think Pat Conroy, 33, was in on that tackle.
2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10. The sun has settled in over the horizon, just behind the trees over there. We were setting up pregame and had a lot of sun in our eyes. That is gone, and it's now a gorgeous night here. Lucy takes a high snap, fakes, now dishes it off. Model with it. Model, nowhere to go. He's swarmed under. Jeremy Roche, number 14 over there for Reading on the tackle. And they might have lost yardage. And they did. So slow developing drive here for Wakefield. Now they got a 3rd and 12. Last time they had a 3rd and 1. And they got an offside penalty. Then they had a 3rd and 10, I believe it was, and that run up the middle for the first down. Let's see if they can do it again. They're going to try to convert another 3rd down. Lucy takes a snap. It was a low snap. He goes back. He's on the run. Now he's going to throw it deep. He's got a man deep. And, oh, just over the fingers of Tommy Model. He had him, and he might have been gone. He had a step on it, and it looked like that ball just hung up there a little too long. And a speedy Model just couldn't get it, and it's going to be 4th down. Looks like it just went off the fingertips of Model. And he might have hauled that in and might be able to turn that into the 6 points. Now Wakefield's going to be kicking this one away. High snap, and the kick is up. Oh, he shanked it. It gets up over the 50-yard line, and it's going to skip around. Not a good kick at all. Looked like a... And we got a flag at the end of it. That thing kind of went straight up in the air, never got any trajectory at all. And that might only be a 12 or 13-yard punt on that. Let's see what the officials are calling. We got a face mask on Reading. So that will help out Wakefield after the shanked punt. And that'll bring it down to around the 25-yard line. So tack on 15 yards to the punt. It's actually not too bad right now. So now we can take a look at the Reading Rockets offense. And their quarterback, number 11, Matt Sinella. Sinella in the gun. He's got one back, two slot receivers on the left. He goes back to pass, plenty of time, flips it off. It's caught at the 25 and swarmed under right around the 28-yard line. John Damari on the catch. Picked up a couple yards on the play. Had a lot of time to pass. Each quarterback, actually, to this point, has had a lot of time to pass. Good protection from the offensive lines. So it's 2nd and 8 now for Reading on their first possession. Handoff up the middle. Met right away. Oh, big hit by Cunningham of Wakefield. And he didn't get much at all. He ran into a wall. As Lorenzo took that ball up the middle. And now we got a 3rd and 4 coming up. No huddle this time for Reading. 2 receivers on the right, 2 backs in the backfield with Sinella. Sinella takes it. He's going to hand it off up the middle, and this time there's some room, and it's going to be a first down for Vito Lorenzo. Last time he ran into Cunningham and made the tackle. This time he found a hole, and he slipped up through the middle and picked up enough for the first down. So Reading's on the move here, picking up a first down. They're going to send out 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield. Nortellis is the receiver on the right here in front of us. Sinella got some protection, now flips it off on the side. It is caught and picking up a block and gaining about 7 or 8 yards on a play. Number 1, John Damari again on the catch. So far that's been his favorite receiver here. So Reading is moving the ball. They're up now to about the 44, 45-yard line. And it's a 2nd and 3. We'll see if Wakefield can stiffen up here on defense and get that ball back. 5:04 to go here in the first quarter. And a snap and a handoff up the middle, and going nowhere on the play was Lorenzo. He might have got a yard on the play, and I think he did. So we got 3rd and 2 coming up. They got to get it to the 48, and they're just inside the 46. Big play here for Wakefield on defense. 2 backs in the backfield with Sinella. He takes a snap, hands it off up the middle, and a first down this time as Vito Lorenzo again on a carry. And this time he pounds it across midfield, and Reading is now into Wakefield territory. 4:23 and counting on the clock here in the first quarter. Sinella in the backfield. This time he's got 3 receivers off to the right-hand side. Takes a snap. He's going to hang on to it. He's going to go deep down the middle. Got him in, and it's caught just inside the 10-yard line. Pat Conroy, number 33, got behind the receiver, made the diving catch, and that's a big play for Reading. And now they have 1st and goal, and they're going to mark it just outside the 5-yard line. So Reading is knocking at the door here after the big play. Now they're getting the instructions from the sideline here as they have a 1st and goal set up. They're going to call it the 6-yard line. Sneller in the gun. He's got 2 backs with him. Sinella calling signals. He's going to hand it off. They're coming right with it. Flushed out and hauled down for no gain was Lorenza. A lot of players in on that tackle. DeVito was in there as well as O'Keefe. So now they're lining up on the right hash mark at the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal. Wakefield defense trying to put up a defensive stand here near the goal line. Lorenza in the backfield. Sinella in the gun. In motion goes Conroy. Snella keeping it, going up the middle, and gains about 3 yards. Gets to about the 3.5-yard line. And that's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Tried to go right up the middle on that Wakefield defensive line, and he got a couple, but that's all they allowed. So now it's 3rd and goal for Reading. Lorenza in the backfield with Sinella. Sinella, he drops back to pass, throws it in the end zone in the corner. And he's out of bounds. He made the catch in the corner, but he didn't get his feet in. They were that close to cashing in for 6 points. That's Pat Conroy, number 33. Nice catch, but he did not get the foot down. Now they're going to set up the field goal. Luke Forbes, number 21. Right-footed kicker comes in for the field goal attempt. It's going to be about a 20-yard attempt. Ball is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So a 20-yard field goal by Luke Forbes, and it's now 3-0 for Reading. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsor and our underwriter tonight, the Savings Bank of Wakefield, your local bank. If you'd like to be a sponsor or an underwriter here for Wakefield football, please give WCAT a call, 781-224-0300, 781-224-0300, and ask for Tom Stapleton or Ryan Boyd and join the team. Look at 2:12 to go here in the first half. It's 3-0. Big pass to Pat Conroy. Got Reading inside the 10. 2 runs, didn't get him in. A pass was caught, but it was caught out of bounds, so they settled for the field goal, and that's where we stand right now, 3-0. But the big play was that big pass from Sinella to Conroy. Looks like we got Forbes going to kick it off again. He just kicked the field goal to put Reading up 3-0. He tees it up on the 40-yard line. So Wakefield will get the ball back here. Kick comes down to about the 17. Gets it up over the 25 to about the 29-yard line. Nice run by Tommy Model there. And some decent field position for Wakefield as they start on their second possession here of the first quarter. Wakefield, the home team in the red jerseys, and Reading, the away team in the white jerseys. Wakefield still going from right to left here in the first quarter as you're watching. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast as we are scheduled to be live right now on Facebook. So if you're watching, give us a shout out, say hi. Now it's Lucy in the gun. He's got a man in motion. Handoff up the middle, and a nice gain by the running back. Sweeney, number 22, thought he was going to dish that off to Model, who was in motion. Instead, he gave it to Sweeney up the middle, and a big chunk of yardage there, maybe 7 yards.
Second and 2.
That's the old fullback dive play up the middle, as they used to call it. Coming up on 1:35 now to go here in the first quarter. 3-0 Reading. And Wakefield with the ball. Lucy's going to keep this one, sweeping to the right. He is grabbed in the backfield, and it's going to be thrown for a loss.
Lucy on the carry.
I think that was number 52,
Stopped by number 1.
Tyler Perillo, that grabbed him by the back of the shirt initially and would not let him go.
Lost back to the
I don't know if he's going to get credit with that tackle, but boy, he was in there on that, and he forced that play.
3rd and 7.
So we got a minute to go now here in the first quarter. 3rd and 7 now. They got to get it up to the 39-yard line for a first down. 2 receivers off to the right. Sousa far right. Lucy in the gun. Lucy takes a snap. Looking for a man. Now he's going to try to run. He's grabbed again, and he is tackled once again, number 52. Tyler Perillo grabbing the jersey of Lucy and not letting him go anywhere. And so 4th and 9, and Wakefield's going to have to kick it away.
9 from the 30.
So last time the punter shanked the ball, only went 12 or 13 yards. They did get a 15-yard face mask penalty, so that helped out. So this time he's looking for a better kick.
At the end of the first quarter with the score.
But we're going to swap sides here before we get the kick away, and that's the end of the first quarter. So after 1, it's Reading 3 and Wakefield nothing. And we'll be back to Landrigan Field for the second quarter in just a few minutes. Got some tunes going on here with the band. Always a fun part of high school football. In fact, we did hear that someone in the booth has a friend in the band. Doing a pretty good job, I might say. And now the snap, and the punt is away. It's a better punt this time. Comes down to the 40-yard line and wrapped up at the 47.
John DeMari on the return of 3 yards.
And that's a much better kick. I think that was Daniel Hurley, number 60 on that kick.
Tackled by number 57, Jake DeWidra.
Sweater on the tackle.
Ball will be spotted on the Reading 47, first attack.
I think so. All right, so Reading will have the ball here to start the second quarter. Right around midfield after the punt. And Matt Sinella leads the crew out. Nortellis, the receiver, on the far right. And there are 3 receivers here on the left and 1 back in the backfield as Reading comes out. Handoff up the middle and nowhere to go for Lorenza.
Vito Lorenzo the carry.
He ran into Andrews.
Stopped by
Number 54 on the play. Terrific tackle by Andrews.
3 to 1. 2nd and 9 from the 48.
So they give him a yard on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 9. 2 receivers this time on the right-hand side. Sinella looking to the left. Has his man. It's caught. He's got a first down about the 42-yard line. Javon Nortellis wide open on the play. The defense gave him a big cushion on that left-hand side. He took it. Sanella hit him with a perfect pass, and he rolled forward for the first down. So Reading on the move again here in the second quarter. They did have to settle for a 20-yard field goal the last time. Sanella with it now, looking to the right. He's got a man wide open. Caught. A little dipsy-do inside the 35. We got a flag going as Lorenzo made the catch. Well, that might have been Nortellis on the right-hand side, a 5, not a 3. That was Nortellis. We got a flag. Let's see what the flag's going to be. We got an ineligible downfield, so that pass is going to be negated, and they're going to tack 5 yards on for the penalty. So Reading's going backwards right now. So 1st and 10 is going to be a 1st and 15.
Ball was spotted on the Rockets 47. 1st and 15.
This time D'Agostino goes wide right, and Nortellis will come here on the left-hand side. He's being watched by Steichman, 34. Sanella is going to keep it himself. He's going to go to the weak side. He found a hole. He gains 5. He's still on his feet. He could go all the way, get one block, and he's gone. He makes a move, and he's gone. That's a touchdown. That's a 47-yard touchdown run for the Rockets. Well, the quarterback took off up the right-hand side. It looked like he had 5 yards to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and he was stopped. And he broke free, and he got into the secondary, and he had some blockers with him. And right now, it's 9-0. Luke Forbes coming in for the point after. Gets down, the kick is up, and it is true. So it's 10-0 now for the visitors. 2 long plays accounting for their scores. In the first quarter, it was a long pass that got him to the 6-yard line. Pat Conroy with a nice diving catch, and that led to the field goal. And then right here, the 47-yard TD run. It looked like they had him stopped around the 40-yard line, and he broke free, and he used his speed for the touchdown. So now Wakefield's in a hole right now. They trail 10-0. We'd like to thank, once again, the Savings Bank of Wakefield, your local bank, for helping us bring you tonight's game. So they'll set the ball on the 40-yard line. They'll be kicking from right to left. That is Luke Forbes. He's got a field goal and an extra point under his belt tonight. And see if Reading can get a good return on this. They trail now by 2 scores. The kick is away. It's another good one inside the 10. This is where they'll run it out. Trying to go to the right-hand side, and nowhere to go for Tommy Model. He might have gained a few yards on the play. Just couldn't cut the corner. So Wakefield will start deep in their own territory as they see if they can put together a drive and get back in this one. I don't know if any of the cameras picked up the sunset over there behind the scoreboard, but it's absolutely gorgeous night here over the tree line. No humidity tonight. Great night for football, but it will be back next week, don't you worry. Handoff right-hand side coming right at you. Picked up a couple yards on the play. That was number 22, Aiden Sweeney on that one. So positive yards there. Call it 2nd and 8 right now. Wakefield breaks out of the huddle. 9:15 to play here in the first half. 10-0, the visitors. Lucy takes a snap. He fakes it this time, throws it off to the right-hand side, and it looked like it skipped off the ground, but no, they're going to give him the catch. Terrific catch over there. That was Michael O'Keefe. Yeah, number 2, Michael O'Keefe. Picked that one right off the turf. Looked like that might have skipped to him, but he indeed made that catch. Terrific hand-eye coordination on that one to prevent that from hitting the ground. So instead of a 3rd and 8, we have a 3rd and 3 thanks to that catch. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield. Lucy calling out the signals. They need 3 yards. And, a little overzealous on the left-hand side. I think that was O'Keefe. And that might back him up 5 yards. So that'll make it 3rd and 8 now. So they'll bring it back to about the 17-yard line. They need to get to the 25. They come out of the huddle now. So hopefully they got a good play coming in from the sidelines to make this one happen. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield. Tight end to the right. 3rd and 8 for Wakefield. Lucy takes a snap. He goes back. He's looking deep. Finds a man on the left-hand side. Complete, first down. I think that was O'Keefe again on the left-hand side, picking up about 9 or 10 yards on that play. So O'Keefe had the 5-yard false start penalty. Makes up for that with a big catch, and Wakefield moves the chains. Fresh set of downs. Coming up on 8 minutes to play here in the 2nd quarter. This time O'Keefe will come to the right-hand side. They had a man in motion, now he stops. Lucy flips it to the right-hand side, but getting it into the backfield and making the tackle was John Damari, number 1. It's like he knew the play was coming. He anticipated, and he hit the running back in the backfield, and that's going to be a big loss. A loss of 4, maybe 5 on the play. Terrific read by the linebacker Damari. 2nd and 14 now for the Warriors. They come out of the huddle. Model and Souza come to the right. Lucy's got a back now on his left-hand side. Model goes in motion, is going to hand it up the middle, and he runs into a pile of players, and he's going to be brought down.
20 on the carry stop by number 51 initially, Noah Donovan.
We'll give credit to Donovan on that tackle, number 51. So now we have a 3rd and 14, call it, from just outside the 25-yard line. Wakefield trails 10-0 here in the 2nd quarter. They'd love another first down here to move the chains and keep this drive moving. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now Model goes in motion. He fakes to the left, now throws it deep. Got a man, he just missed. That was Sweeney coming out of the backfield. And we got a flag. That might be a late hit on the quarterback. And that would be a first down if it was a personal foul. Lucy went back. He had Sweeney coming. It is a personal foul. Roughing the passer is going to be the call. So they will get 15 yards, and they'll get a first down on the play. And the Reading coach is not happy with that at all. Lucy had to hang on to that ball as long as he could. Just overthrew Sweeney on the play and then took a hit after he threw it. And they're going to march it off. And it's going to be a first down now up around the 41-yard line. .6:12 on the clock here. Remaining in the 2nd quarter, 10-0 Reading. Wakefield has the ball. Model in motion. The handoff up the middle and going for a yard or two maybe. And that's about it. Sweeney with a carry. Looks like Tyler Perillo was in there on the play. Perillo made a couple of terrific tackles for Reading in that first quarter. Is he grabbing Lucy by the jersey, you're not letting him go anywhere in the backfield a couple of times, so we have to keep an eye on him. Two receivers to the right, one to the left right now. Model in motion one more time. He goes to the left. Lucy on 2nd and 10. He looks, he goes deep down the sidelines, and he's going to overthrow Model, who was the man in motion. He's covered pretty good on the play, too. So now we got a 3rd and 10 coming up from the 41-yard line. 5:25 to go in the quarter. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line. The need to get to the 49 of Reading to get a first down. This time, two receivers off to the left. O'Keefe, number 2, the lone receiver on the right-hand side. Lucy's going to keep it. Now he's got a man. He's going to flip it to him. He's got him, and oh, he can't hang on. Michael O'Keefe with a diving attempt. I thought he had it. It would have been a huge gain inside the 25, but when he hit the ground, the ball come loose. Nice play there by Lucy, faking the run, throwing it deep to O'Keefe, who had some separation from the defender. He got his hands on it. The ball's a little high, and he couldn't hang on. So we got a 4th and 10. And Wakefield's got to kick it away. It's a low snap, and he's just got to fall on it. So the special teams struggling here tonight for Wakefield. The snap come back to Daniel Hurley. It was bouncing to him. He tried to pick it up and kick it, but by that time, the Reading defense was on top of him, so he does not get the kick away, and it's terrific field position for Reading right now on the Wakefield 32-yard line. So the first punt of the game for Wakefield, they actually shanked it, and now this one here was a bad snap. So the coach has got to get with that special team unit. So we got a Wakefield timeout. This timeout is brought to you by the Savings Bank of Wakefield, your local bank. I want to thank them for bringing you tonight's game. And if you'd like to be part of the team, if you'd like to be a sponsor here on WCAT and be part of the football broadcast team, give us a call, 781-224-0300, 781-224-0300, and ask for Tom or Ryan. And be part of the team here during the broadcast. Hope you're enjoying tonight's game. I'm Dave Gardner, doing the broadcast. I don't have my partner with me tonight. Last year we had Virginia Bree up here in the booth, who did a fantastic job with the broadcasts. She's moved on, doing some terrific things from what I hear. And I believe the next game we will have somebody up here in the booth working it with me. But tonight, just myself and cameraman Tom. So here we go, 5:13 in the second quarter. Reading with the football in a 10-0 lead. Coming out of what could be the wishbone. A handoff up the middle. No, a fake handoff and going deep. He's got his man deep, and he can't hang on. Jake D'Agostino had his hand on the ball a couple of times as they faked the run up the middle to Lorenza. Sanella went back, threw it deep, had D'Agostino there. He was covered pretty well, though. He would have to make a remarkable catch. He got his hand on it once, maybe a second time, but could not haul it in. That would have been a touchdown. This time we have Nortellis on the left-hand side, being watched by Steichman. Out of the gun, it's Sanella. Snella, he's going to keep it. He's going to keep it. He's going to run. He ran for a touchdown early. He gets around the end. He's looking for the end zone again, and he's going to find it. A touchdown, 32-yard run for Snella.
On the carry, 32 yards. A rocket touchdown.
The last one was 47 yards. This was 32 yards. And on the quarterback keeper, it's 16-0 for the Reading Rockets. Once again, it looked like they had him near the line of scrimmage, and he slipped out of that. And he went the distance. And now we have Luke Forbes, 21, in for the point after. The kick is up, and this one is true as well. So the score now, with 4:53 to play here in the second quarter, it is Reading 17 and Wakefield nothing. Not the way that Wakefield wanted opening night here to go. And that coming off the bad snap on the punt that they never got off, and that gave Reading the ball on the 32-yard line, and that's where they ran it in from, 32 yards out. So Reading will kick off. And Wakefield will get the ball back. And let's see if they can make something happen on this drive here. Maybe get some points before the half. O'Keefe and Model are back. They're standing around the 13-yard line. Looking at the Reading bench here, they're all tapping the quarterback Snella on top of the head. Rightly so. He's got 2 long runs for touchdowns. He's done a terrific job tonight for Reading. And now the kick is away by Forbes. Oh, he shanked this one. Maybe it was an onside kick. We're not sure. But it only went about 15 yards. I'm not sure who caught that. Was that Nolan Callahan, number 9, that had to look over his shoulder and make the catch? So terrific field position. I'm not sure if he squibbed that or if he just hit it off the side of his foot, but that was a very awkward looking kickoff. But however it turns out, it's great field position for Wakefield, and that's what they need right now. So they have the ball on the 40-yard line, trailing 17-0, looking to get some points before we finish out here in the first half. 4:51 on the scoreboard. And here we go. Lucy in the backfield. 2 receivers off to the right-hand side. Lucy takes a snap, fires it. It's caught and then dropped by Tommy Model. Looks like he had it and then is jarred out on the hit. So 2nd and 10 now. Very still night here. Not a lot of wind at all. We had a game here last year. It was very windy, and you could see it affecting some of the passes. Tonight is very still, though. 2nd and 10 now from their own 40. Wakefield comes out of the huddle. Cunningham goes in motion and stops as the right tight end. Now it's a handoff. Sweeney coming to the right-hand side and tackled immediately by Colin Comerford, number 35. But he did pick up 4 on the play, so it's a 3rd and 6 now. They line up on the right hash mark, right here in front of us. Lucy in the gun with Sweeney behind him. 2 receivers off on the right-hand side, Model and Souza. Lucy goes back to pass, fires off on the left-hand side. Has him in, and it's a 1st down. Michael O'Keefe grabbing that one. He tried to turn the corner, but was tackled by Sean Fisher, number 4. If he had turned the corner, he was gone. So that's a big 1st down here for Wakefield. They cross midfield now. They got 3:56 and counting now. Fresh set of downs. They've moved into Reading territory. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Sweeney in the backfield. Sweeney's going to take it up the middle. He's got some yardage there. He gets to the 32-yard line. Busts that one out for about 15 yards. Good looking drive right now for Wakefield. Just a straight shot right up the middle. So the clock stops while they set up the chains. And now we're running. So Wakefield on the move here on the 32. Couple of big plays. 1st and 10. Model goes in motion. Another handoff to Sweeney up the middle. More positive yards, maybe 5. And they keep inching closer to the Reading goal line. And now we get a timeout by Reading. Good looking drive here for the Wakefield Warriors. It all started at the 40-yard line after that very odd kickoff by Reading. Couldn't tell if that was a shank or if it was a deliberate onside squib type of kick. It was caught at the 40-yard line, so they had a short field to work with. They've moved it all the way down now inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line. And they have a 2nd and 5. Still plenty of time on the clock for them. So time is not a factor right now. As mentioned, it's opening night here. The stands below us are pretty packed. I'd say they're almost full. We got a big crowd. I don't know if the cameras can pick it up, but a big crowd down behind the goalpost to our right. If one of the cameras would pan over there at some point, you'll see the crowd on the right-hand side. And now the teams are back from the timeout. And here we go, 2 receivers to the right. Man in motion, that is Cunningham. He stops on the left-hand side. 2nd and 5 for Wakefield. Lucy with it. Lucy again to Sweeney. Sweeney up the middle. He's going to be just short of the 1st down. He gained 3, maybe 4 on the play. Looks like he's 2 yards short. So you got to think this is 2-down territory, or 4-down territory, I should say. Using 3rd and 4th down to get those 2 yards and move the chains. Sweeney's been very effective up the middle. I would say one more time. Let's get this 1st down. I get a fresh set of downs. Cunningham goes in motion left to right. Now he stops. Sweeney goes to the left-hand side of Lucy. Lucy. Sweeney. This time he's hit, though. They read it. Blasting through number 35, Comerford. Read that one. And for the first time in a couple of plays, Sweeney was stopped. Actually, maybe a small loss on the play. So 4th and 2. Let's see what they're going to do. Down 17-0. They're going to go for it. They need to get to the 22-yard line. They're on the 24. 2 receivers off to the right. Sweeney in the backfield. Lucy in the gun. Lucy's going to keep it himself, looking for some room. He found it, and inside the 20 to the 19, 1st down. That's a big 4th down conversion right there. The quarterback kept it himself. Looked like he might have faked it to Sweeney. Everybody was keying on the running back, and he's going to hang on to it and get the 1st down. 1:46 and counting. The clock is ticking down now. That is slowly becoming a factor. They're inside the 20, call it the 19. 1st down. Wakefield would love to get some points on the board here before the half. And we got a timeout now called by Wakefield, as the coach didn't like something he saw. So it is a 1st and 10. Just inside the 20-yard line. They need to get just inside the 10 for that 1st down. 1:25 to play. 17-0. Reading is our score. They got there on a 20-yard field goal in the first quarter by Luke Forbes. That made it 3-0. And then in the second quarter here, it's been all the quarterback, Matt Sinella. A 47-yard TD run made it 10-0, and then a 32-yard TD run by the quarterback has made it 17-0, and that's where we stand right now. But Wakefield is knocking on the door right now. 1st and 10. Lucy out of the gun. Lucy hangs on to it. Knox, he gave it to Sweeney. Sweeney's got some room. Sweeney moving inside the 10, and he's got a first down. And the clock will stop with 1:19 to go. I thought Lucy might have kept that himself, but he did hand it off to Sweeney. Sweeney rumbled down inside the 10. They're going to come out of this with no huddle. Now Lucy with it. Lucy, oh, and a big tackle in the backfield rather. Oh boy. I think that was number 75. Let's get his number. DiCrescenzo. Wow. He tackled him for a loss back to the 10-yard line. He was in the backfield in a hurry. Good read on the play by Dom DiCrescenzo. Wakefield has had several positive plays in a row, and that's what they needed to do on this drive. But now the Reading defense is starting to stiffen up as they get inside the 10-yard line. 1:01 on the scoreboard. It's now a 2nd and goal. Teams come back from the timeout. Looks like we got O'Keefe and Model on the left-hand side. Cameron Souza to the right. Sweeney in the backfield. Lucy calling the signals out. Man in motion. Lucy takes a snap. He goes back. He's got a little bit of room, a little bit of time. He's on the move, and he's trying to get out of bounds, and he won't get there. He's tackled just inside the 10. The clock will run. And I think Wakefield's going to take another timeout here with about 48 seconds to go. Everybody was covered on that play, so the Reading defense very stingy right now as they trying to keep Wakefield off the scoreboard here in the second quarter. Looked like they were trying to set up almost like a screen pass to the right-hand side. It just didn't work out. Lucy kept it, but was swarmed under. It's one thing we've seen tonight from the Reading defense is they swarm. They'll get 2 or 3 bodies on you in a hurry. So now we got a 3rd and goal. He did make some progress back to the 10-yard line. And we got 48 seconds to go. Lucy's tying his sneaker there. Got Sweeney in the background, 2 receivers off the right-hand side. Now Model goes in motion to the left. Lucy goes back to pass. He takes a look. He's nobody open. He's got nobody open. Got a little bit of time, throws it off to the side, and a diving try in the corner by Cameron Souza goes off his fingertips. And we have a flag on the play. And it's going to be against Wakefield. But that play was starting to develop like the old Joe Montana to Dwight Clark in the end zone against the Cowboys, for any of you football fans that remember that game. Just not with the same result. So they're going to back him up on the penalty, keep him a little further back from that end zone. We're going to bring it back, I believe, is it 10 yards? Yeah, that's a 10-yard penalty. So, oh, it's a holding call on the play, so it's 3rd down. So they get 2 more plays, but this time they're backed up to the 20-yard line. Lucy now in the huddle. And Michael brings him out. Model goes to the left-hand side along with Steichman. Lucy takes a snap, takes a look, fires out the right-hand side, got a man to the 7-yard line. So they're a lot closer now, but it's going to be 4th down. Michael O'Keefe on that catch with 26 seconds to go. So 22 seconds to go. They might have one more play. It's 4th and goal. Let's see what they do. 15 seconds left on the clock. They got to hurry. They might be waiting to call timeout for the last play, maybe. Yep, so they're going to call timeout with 4 seconds left. So they're going to try to run a play and not leave any time on that clock for Reading. So this is a all or nothing type of play right now. Let's see what they're going to do here. If they're going to kick the field goal, if they're going to go for it. They're down 17-0. It'd be nice to get some points here before the half ends, even if it's just 3. Well, let's see if they're going to go for the touchdown. Lucy comes back on the field. And with the ball at the 7-yard line, they're going to go for it. Trailing 17-0, 4 seconds to go. This should be the final play of the first half, barring any penalties. They line up tight. Sweeney moved to the right-hand side now. Lucy calling for the snap. He goes back. He's being flushed out. He throws it off on the side, and he overthrows his man. And that's how the first half will end. He was pressured immediately on the play, and he had to throw it off to the side. Got a little too much on it, and that's how we end it. So Wakefield comes away with nothing here. A terrific drive, stalls at the 6-yard line, and that ends the first half. Score at the end of the first half, it is Reading 17 and Wakefield nothing. And we'll be back with second half action here from Landrigan Field in just a few minutes. Welcome back to Landrigan Field. We're almost set for second half action. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Savings Bank of Wakefield, your local bank. And if you'd like to become part of the team here on WCAT, Wakefield Community Access TV, give us a call, 781-224-0300. Again, 781-224-0300. And that's for Tom Stapleton and Ryan Boyd. And join the team here on game night. Let's take a look at what happened in the first half. Well, it was all the visiting team. In the first quarter, it was a long pass from Sanella to Pat Conroy that got him inside the 10-yard line of Wakefield. The Wakefield defense stiffened, and they had to settle for a 20-yard Luke Forbes field goal. So it was 3-0 Reading. In the second half, it was the Matt Sanella show for Reading. He took a snap from center and ran 47 yards from scrimmage for the touchdown to make it 10-0. And then a little bit later in that second quarter, once again, it was Sanella, this time 32 yards, taking the snap and running it on the right-hand side. Both runs were on the right-hand side. He ran that one all the way in from 32. So he's got a 47-yard TD run and a 32-yard TD run And that's where we stand right now, 17-0. Wakefield did get inside the 10-yard line with about a minute to go and a half. They get down to the 6-yard line, but that's where the drive stalled out. They didn't go for the field goal. They tried to go on 4th and goal. They didn't make it, and they come away with no points in that first half. So now here we are in the second half, third quarter set to kick off. A fresh 11 minutes on the scoreboard. Wakefield will be kicking off from right to left. Wakefield in the red jerseys with the dark gray pants and the silver helmets. And Reading, the visiting team, on the left-hand side as you look at it, all in white. White helmet, white pants, and white shirt. And they got the red numbers and a little bit of red trim going on there. Maybe maroon numbers. Really hard to tell from up here. So I believe this is number 60, Daniel Hurley's going to kick this one off from the 40-yard line. And the second half is officially underway. Decent kickoff to about the 20-yard line. Fielded by Reading. Had some blockers with him and then knocked down. Let's see who that was. That might have been number 14, Jeremy Rosh on that carry. Actually, sorry, that was Conroy, 33. Rosh is in there blocking. So Conroy gets it up to the 35-yard line. And that's where Reading will start this first drive of the second half. That play took 6 seconds off the scoreboard for you scoring at home. 10:54 on the clock. It's a 1st and 10 for Matt Sinella and the Reading Rockets. Gonna hand this one off, coming right into your living room here, and fumbling the ball out of bounds was Josh Williamson, but he did pick up a few yards and the ball went out of bounds, so they will retain possession on the play.
Carry was number 23, Josh Williamson, knocked out of bounds by number 45, Matthew
Cunningham on the stop for Wakefield.
43.
The clock stopped as the play went out of bounds.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2.
They gave him 8 yards on that play. I think they might have given him the forward progress of the fumble out of bounds as well. That's a little break for Wakefield. Coming in motion now is Conroy. He's going to get the ball. First down to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, still on his feet. Gets a couple of blocks into the 20, down to the 15-yard line. Holy smokes. That's a long run. Well, 42 yards on that run. So that gets him down to the 15, maybe the 14-yard line. So another big play for Conroy in this game. He made a diving catch in that first quarter that set up the field goal. And now he's got about a 42, unofficially a 42-yard run, and it's got him in striking distance again. The side, left-hand side, he's going to pound it in for the touchdown. I think that was Jamel Nortellis, number 6.
Touchdown by number 6.
And they just add to the lead. So that was a 13-yard TD run. And Reading's starting to run away with this one. That was just a 3-play drive for the Rockets. Not how Wakefield wanted to come out of that first half. Forbes in now for the extra point. He is 2 for 2 tonight and also has a field goal. Ball is down, kick is away, and this one is good as well. So now it is 24-0 for Reading as they take the opening kickoff here in the second half. 3 plays, 65 yards, culminating with that 13-yard TD run by Jamel Nortellis. So the hole just got deeper for Wakefield. Let's see if they can come out of it and get some points on this drive. They had a really good drive to end the first half. But as mentioned, it did stall around the 6-yard line. see who they get back deep. Michael O'Keefe. He'll be the man on your left as you're looking at it, and Tommy Model number 3 will be on your right as they go back deep. 10:13 to play. So took about 47 seconds of game time for Reading to tack on their 3rd touchdown of the game. This time it's going to be Conroy kicking off. And taken by the up back around the 22-yard line. He is swarmed under immediately. Didn't catch the number who caught that. He was swarmed under immediately on that one. A decent field position, about the 27.5-yard line.
Of 4 yards to the 28. Stop by number 6.
So here comes Wakefield now. See if they can put together a drive here. Their first possession of the second quarter. Lucy out of the shotgun. He's going to hand it off, and Sweeney has it and swarmed under. Ball come out, but he had hit the ground already. I think that was number 35, Colin Comerford, again on the tackle. He's been a defensive specialist for Reading tonight, along with Tyler Perillo, number 52. Sweeney's had some decent runs tonight.
Second and 11.
And this one here, they bottled them up for a 1-yard loss. So 2nd and 11 now. We're going to mark this around the 26-yard line, maybe 27. Now Lucy's going to keep this. He's going to try to run. He's swarmed under. He's met with a whole bunch of defenders led by number 35, Comerford, one more time. So Wakefield now is going backwards in this drive. 2 runs and 2 losses on the play. They did a good job in that first half mixing up the runs and the passes. So I'd like to see him come out with his 3rd down with a nice pass. They had some nice gains for first downs in that first half by throwing the ball. We'll see if they mix it up here.
Timeout, Wakefield.
And Wakefield's going to take a timeout and talk about this. It's a big play here, 3rd and 13. If you can't get the first down, at least want to get it close so you can use that 4th down to punch it over, because this should be a 4-down territory. Down 24-0 here, and the Reading offense playing very well tonight. You don't want to give them the ball back. So the ball will be on the left hash mark around the 25-yard line. Wakefield in their own territory. And they come out of the huddle on 3rd and 13. 2 receivers to the left this time. Running back Sweeney will go to the right of Lucy. Lucy's going to take the snap. He's going to fade back. He's going to take a look. He's going to throw it down the right-hand side. Got a man that's tipped away and intercepted. The ball was tipped by D'Agostino into the hands of Roche, and Jeremy Roche is going to steal that one. And Reading will get the ball back. Good looking pass, actually. I think that was O'Keefe on the right-hand side. It was a decent pass, but the defender jumped up. I think that was D'Agostino, number 8, jumped up, got a hand on it. And then running under the ball was Jeremy Roche, 14, to swoop that interception up. So Reading will go back on the offense. It's just a nice defensive play. Well thrown ball, too. Well thrown ball, just a terrific play to get a hand on it at the last second. So now we'll see Matt Sinella come out with a 24-0 lead. He's got Josh Williamson, number 23, in the background. He's got 3 receivers off to the right-hand side. Ball spotted at the 46-yard line. Now Williamson moves up a little bit. Sanella's going to go back to pass. He's got a man deep looking down the sideline. And, it's right between the two of them. He had D'Agostino and Conroy. Both were open on the play, and he threw it right between the two of them. Conroy was actually going down on a post pattern down the middle. D'Agostino more towards the sideline, and the ball ended up right in the middle of him. I'd say a yard either way, and one of them is going to catch that, and that might have been more points for Reading. So they are not playing conservative here in the second half, up by 24. They are playing very, very aggressive football. Now we got a handoff. Williamson, 2 hands on the ball. Comes to the right-hand side. Takes a hit and goes out of bounds about the 42-yard line, but that might be enough for a first down. Nice run by Williamson there, as he took the handoff and just basically student body right on that play. And it is a first down to the 42, so after the missed long pass, they got a long run. And it's a first down. Now, quick pass on the side. Conroy has a block, makes a move, makes another move, still on his feet, stumbling and bumbling down to the 21-yard line. Pat Conroy, big number 33, took a quick pass. Look at Tom Brady pass off the side to Gronk. And just let him run with it, and that's what they did. So now they're about the 22-yard line. And we've got a timeout on the field with 7:46 to play. I'd just like to say that this game is being brought to you by the Savings Bank of Wakefield, your local bank. I'd like to thank them for being underwriter for tonight's game. And if you'd like to be part of the team, once again, give us a call here at Wakefield Community Access TV, 781-224-0300, and be part of our game night team here. So the ball spotted at the 22-yard line of Wakefield. Reading on the move after the big run by Pat Conroy. It's just one of those wide receiver screens off to the right-hand side. Reading comes out with Colin DeRoss, 17, on the right-hand side now as the far receiver. Williamson in the background. Steichman coming over here to cover DeRoss. 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. Now they got a man in motion. That is D'Agostino, and we have a false start on the play. D'Agostino, I believe, was the man who got the hand on that Wakefield pass that led to the interception. And so they'll back him up 5 yards. And it'll be 1st and 15 now. The ball on the, call it the 27-yard line. Last check of the temperature was 66 degrees here. Nice cool night, little to no breeze. And a keeper now by Zanella, looking for his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he has it! Another touchdown run by Zanella. This one about 27 yards.
33-yard touchdown run, making the score. Reading 30. Wakefield 0.
So it's now 30-0. It's the third time that Matt Sanella has taken that snap and just run up the right side and ran it in for a score. And this one's getting a little bit out of hand right now. Reading is just functioning. All cylinders are going. Luke Forbes in. His kick is, this one is no good. This one is off the left-hand side. So the kick is no good. So the score now is 30-0. Luke Forbes has kicked 3 extra points and a field goal. And this one just went off to the left-hand side and looked like it was going to be blocked. Wakefield got a lot of pressure on that kick, so he might have had to rush that one. It's a good job by Wakefield to force the wide kick on the extra point. So with 7:37 to go, it's been a very busy third quarter here already. 2 touchdowns for Reading. They led 17-0 at the half. We had a TD run by Nortellis, and then another TD run, his third TD run of the game for the quarterback, Matt Sanella. So Reading will kick off again from the 40-yard line. Looks like Forbes is going to kick off. Last time Conroy kicked off. This time they're going to let Forbes kick it away. And Wakefield get the ball back one more time. This one is picked up around the 10-yard line. Ahead of steam up to the 25-yard line. I think that was Michael O'Keefe, number 2. And it was. Nice run to the 25-yard line. Good kick by Forbes. Get that around the 10-yard line. I think they're going to bring it out to the 26, actually. So that's where Wakefield will go to work. Michael Lucy bringing the team back out. They trail by a whole bunch right now. Starts with 1 score at a time, though. Lucy goes back to pass, throws it off the right-hand side. It's complete. A little dipsy-do at the 35, maybe to the 37 for a first down. That was Michael O'Keefe on the catch and run, and that might have got him a first down. Yes, it is. So they respond immediately with a catch and a run for 10 yards, maybe 11 yards, and they'll move the chains right away. So Wakefield has himself a first down. At about the 37. 2 receivers off to the left-hand side. This time it's a handoff up the middle. Sweeney gets it and hit right away. And he might have got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gained a yard on the play, but that's about it. So it's going to be 2nd and 10, maybe 2nd and 9 now for Wakefield.
2nd and 9 from the 37.
They come out of the huddle now. 6:50 and counting here in the third quarter. Reading leading this one 30-0 over Wakefield. We'll see out of the gun. Pass is caught. Oh, and a big hit. Tommy Motto caught that and took a big hit. Little slow to get up. No, he's not getting up right now. Tommy grabbed that pass in a crowd and got hit immediately. Hung on to it, though, and he's going to get up, and he's just limping a little bit. Let's hope it's just got a little smarts going on there, and he can walk that off. That was a terrific catch by Model on that play, but he was hit immediately. Gained 6 yards on that play, so it's going to be 3rd and 4 now as they attend to Model on the sidelines. O'Keefe comes over wide left. They need 4 yards for the first down. Lucy back. Quick pass to the right-hand side. In and out of the hands of Cameron Sousa. Would have had the first down, but he threw that really fast. And it slipped right through the hands of Sousa on the play, so it's going to be 4th and 4, and it looks like Wakefield's going to kick this one away. The punting team has struggled tonight. They had a shank. Then they had one that was a slow roller off the snap back to the punter. They never got it off. Let's see how this one goes. Snap is better. The kick is away. Good kick. Line drive kick, taking it to the 30-yard line. Now to the 40. Now to the 50. To the 45. Maybe to the 40-yard line. As John DeMare. And a flag coming in after the play. So the coaches are over there and the referees are trying to separate everybody. He was run out of bounds and maybe he was thrown down after the play right here in front of us. That might tack on some more yardage. As the Wakefield team a little frustrated right now. That was a decent kick return. It was a good punt too. But a good kick return, and if they're going to tack on some more yardage, they're going to be deep in Reading territory. Things right now going from bad to worse right now for the Warriors here on opening night. Yeah, it's going to be. So it looks like they're all going to wash out here. So the penalties are offset, so there's not going to be any more yards tacked on. They'll just go with the run. Let's see where they spot that. About a 30-yard return on that punt. So they're going to put it right at the 40-yard line where he went out of bounds. And that's where Reading will take over. 5:54 to go here in this third quarter. It looks like now they have a new quarterback in, if I'm not mistaken. Like that's Dominic Masuki. And he's going to fumble that, and looks like he got it back. They brought in Dominic Masuki. Masucci, I think it's Masucci, sorry. And he tried to hand it off, and there was a collision with a running back on the play. And we have an injured Wakefield player down on the field right now during the fumble. Reading did get it back at the line of scrimmage, so it'll be a 2nd and 10. And Masucci comes over to the sidelines here and is going to talk to the coach. Still attending to the injured Wakefield player from the 45. Matthew Cunningham was slow to get up on the play. It was just a weird collision when the ball fumbled forward. There was a collision between the running back, the quarterback, and Cunningham all at the same time. And he's getting up and he seems to be all right. He's going to walk off. Gets a hand from the crowd. So yeah, with a score of 30-0, Reading sends out Dominic Masucci, and he will run the offense right now. He'll come out of the shotgun on the play. He's got 2 receivers to the left and 2 receivers to the right. 1 man in the backfield. I believe that's Williamson, number 23. Masucci now out of the gun. 5:40 and counting now here in the third quarter. High snap, he got it down, hands it off to Williamson. Williamson gets a block, gets a lot of blocks. He's at the 20, the 10, and he will go in and score. It's a 40-yard run for Reading. So the high snap was pulled down by Masucci, and And well, that's going to come back, though. That touchdown run is going to come back for a holding call. Big break for Wakefield on that one. Williamson took that to the left side, had some blockers, and he went all the way, but there was a violation on the play. So we're going to call that one back.
Block in the back.
I'm going to call it a block in the back on that play.
39-yard line.
So that takes away a 39-yard TD run.
Still 2nd and 9.
So it sets up a 2nd and 9 now. The clock running, 5:15 to go here in the third quarter. Dominic Masucci now is in. He's got 2 running backs in the backfield with him now. 2 receivers off to the right. Take another high snap. He gets it down, hands it off. And this time they bottle up Williamson for a loss. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10, it looks like.
Ball's on the 40, loss of 1, 3rd and 10.
.430 and counting now here in the third. Feels like a very long third quarter here. Masucci now has 3 receivers off to the left-hand side. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to keep it himself. Running to the left, gets a block, gets another block. And he's going to pick up about 8 or 9 yards on the play. He's going to be short of the first down, though.
Dominic Masucci of the carry.
So 4th down, and they're going to call it 3 from the 33. They got to get to the 30. Let's see what they're going to do here. They're going to kick it away. They're going to try to go for it. It's too long for a field goal. So they're going to go for it. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Williamson in the backfield. Masucci calling the signals. 3:19 to go. Man goes in motion. He's going to give it to the man in motion, and he cuts around the left-hand side, trying to break it free. Nearly went all the way, but he get inside the 20. There was Sean Fisher, number 4. The man in motion took the end around, and he nearly scored on the play. So they convert the 4th down, and they got a fresh set of downs. He had 1 man to beat, and he couldn't beat him. So terrific defensive play there to save the touchdown. I didn't get the number of the person who made the tackle on the far end there, but he saved, at least for the time being, another 6 points up on the scoreboard. 3 receivers to the right-hand side. Masucci out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself, but he's got nowhere to go. He slips away from a man. Now he gets some help. Goes on the left-hand side and goes in for the touchdown. He was caught in the backfield, slipped away, and took off down the left-hand side. Got a couple of blocks. And that is about an 18-yard touchdown run. So Dominic Masucci comes in at quarterback, takes a snap. Looked like he was trapped for a loss. And they went up the left-hand side, and he found a lane and get in the end zone. It's now 36-0 Reading. Luke Forbes in to try the extra point. He missed his last one. So he's 3 for 4 right now. Trying to make it 4 for 5, and yep, this one is good. So he's 4 for 5 now. So 37-0 now. And we get 2:29 to go here in the third quarter. After the first quarter, it was just 3-0. Wakefield had a terrific goal line stand, so to speak, and held them to a field goal. But then 2 touchdown runs in the second quarter by the quarterback, Sanella, made it 17-0 at the half. And they've come back with 3 touchdowns here in the third quarter. A 13-yard run by Jamel Nortellis, and a 32-yard run by, a 27-yard run by Sanella. That's his third TD of the game. That made it 30-0. They did miss the extra point on that. And then this latest run, an 18-yard run by the other quarterback, Dominic Masucci. And that's where we got 37 points out of tonight. So the Rockets will kick it off from the 40. Luke Forbes steps up, the right-footed kicker. Taking his strides to the left now. He's going to run up and kick this one away. With 2:29 to go here in the third quarter. Taking about the 11-yard line. He's got some room to run. He's still got some room to run. Picks up a couple of blocks all the way up to midfield. And finally he's tackled. I think that was number 2, Michael O'Keefe on the play. It was. Took that around the 11-yard line and ran that for 40 yards, maybe 42 yards into Reading territory. So a little breath of life here for Wakefield on the long kickoff return by Michael O'Keefe. So 1st and 10 for Michael Lucy and company. He's going to hand it off. Trying to go wide is Sweeney. Cuts back, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. He was 3 yards behind the line there, and he cut back and managed to get back to the line of scrimmage on that one. So no loss on the play, but Reading defense in there again behind the line of scrimmage. Under 2 minutes of play here in the third. Second and 10. Two receivers off to the left-hand side for Lucy. Model comes in motion. Model takes a swing pass, and he couldn't get around his man on the right-hand side. That might have been Dan Damari, number 10, with a diving tackle over there. And Model is slow getting up. He got shaken up earlier in the game, if you remember. He caught that pass, and he twisted an ankle. Now he ran around the side. He got tackled. Now that leg is bothering him again, so he's going to have to come out and try to stretch that out one more time. So that's a 3-yard loss on the play, setting up 3rd and 13 now. Need to get to the 37. Thanks for everybody tuning in tonight. Broadcasting live on Facebook. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. This is the first of many. Pass complete right at the first down marker. I think he's going to be a tad short. I think that was William O'Keefe, number 8. No, I'm sorry, number 2. Michael O'Keefe, number 2 on that catch. Right at the marker. So 4th and short, but a terrific passing catch by Wakefield. Got him near the first down marker. Two receivers off to the right, one to the left now for Lucy. They just need a few inches on the play. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to make the first down inside of 35. Still on his feet. He's still on his feet. Dragging tacklers down inside the 25-yard line. He only needed about a foot, and he's going to pick up about 15 yards on the play. Fantastic run there, and that actually might do it here in the third quarter. 6:54, the clock ticking down. And that'll do it.
At the end of the third
So the
quarter,
score at the end of the 3 quarters, it is the Reading Rockets 37, the Wakefield Warriors 0. Wakefield is driving though, and we'll get the ball around the 25-yard line of Reading as we begin the 4th quarter. We'd like to thank again our underwriter and sponsor tonight, the Savings Bank of Wakefield, your local bank. Big thanks to them for helping us bring you this game tonight. We are live on Facebook, WCAT, Wakefield Community Access TV. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We did see a couple of comments earlier that the volume was down a little bit, so we did try to up that a little bit in the booth. Great job by all our cameramen tonight. And if you'd like to be part of the team here, please give WCAT a call, 781-224-0300, 781-224-0300. Ask for Tom Stapleton or Ryan Boyd and become part of the team here on game night. So the teams are lined up here. The 4th quarter just about ready to start. We got a fresh 11 minutes on that scoreboard. Wakefield now going from left to right. Lucy picking the ball up. He goes to throw it. I don't know if that's a fumble or not. It's bobbling around on the ground. It's a big scramble right here in front of us. He tried to throw it. I don't know if they're going to call that an incomplete pass up. No, it is a fumble and is recovered by Reading. So another turnover here. They had an interception earlier, and now they have a fumble. They're trying to say it was a forward pass, but let's see what the officials are saying. Now it looks like the ball is going to be turned over on the play. It looked like he was trying to throw it. Got knocked out of his hand. And so Reading will get the ball back at their own 28-yard line. That was another good-looking drive by Wakefield that's going to come up empty here. So 10:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. And this is the quarterback now for Reading, Dominic Masucci, number 15. Masucci has it. He's going to hand it off. Williamson coming left side. Runs over a man and goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line. I think Steichman get in there on the tackle, but we have a holding call, so they're going to bring that one back.
Williamson on the carry. Steichman Tucker for the stop.
Steichman made that tackle the only way you could is just to run into Williamson. He had a head of steam coming right at him, and he made the play. So they're going to back it up to about the 13-yard line. Now make that the 17-yard line. So it's a 1st and 20 after the holding call. Masucci takes a snap, hands it off again, but this time getting in the backfield and making a tackle there. Andrews, number 54 for Wakefield. He got right in there.
Trevor Thornton on the carry, stopped by.
So it's a loss on the play. As Thornton tried to take that up the middle, and Andrews said, no, you don't. Threw him for a loss on the play. So now it's 2nd and 26. Long way to go here for the Rockets, deep in their own territory. Masucci is going to hand this one up the middle and got a handful of yards, but still a long way to go. As that was Trevor Thornton on another carry.
Again by number 54, Taj Andrews.
Looks like Andrews in on the tackle.
Spot on the 21.
The ball just outside the 20, called the 21. They have to get to the 37. Looks like he gained 5 or 6 on that play. Masucci's got man in motion. This is Fisher looking for the option play. Masucci now dishes it off to Fisher. He fumbles the ball. It's rolling on the ground. And Wakefield had it for a second. Let's see who's going to come up with it. There's a lot of red jerseys near that ball, and Reading does have it. I think that was Owen Slattery, number 7, coming up with that. So they went with the pitch. It didn't work. The ball was rolling on the ground, and it was picked up by Wakefield. So Wakefield has the ball, and some very good field position here with 8:47 to play. Yeah, Slattery did pick up that, according to our PA announcer here. And first big break of the game for Wakefield. Two receivers off to the right. Man goes in motion. Lucy takes a snap. He's going to go deep. Looking in the end zone. Almost intercepted there by number 9, Tyler Keenan. And he was looking for Tommy Model in the corner. Model still kind of hobbling on that right foot, it looks like. He got up limping on the last play. He got down there in a hurry, though. Pass was just underthrown. We got a little bit more on that. I think Model might have had that. 8:38 to play now in the fourth. 2nd and 10 for Wakefield. We'll see back to pass, throwing towards the end zone. Got his man. Caught and touchdown. I think that was Michael O'Keefe, number 2, back there.
Michael O'Keefe complete for a touchdown, making the score.
That's a 22-yard passing catch, and Wakefield's on the board. So Lucy threw one off to the right-hand side. It was incomplete. Now he comes back to the left-hand side, and he did find Michael O'Keefe. Nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds over there on the left-hand side of things, and Wakefield's on the board. It's 37-6. Gonna come out and they're gonna go for a 2 now. Lucy with Sweeney on his right-hand side. Fakes a Sweeney, fires across, and it's complete. The 2-point conversion is good. O'Keefe again coming across on the slant pass. So it's 37-8 now. So after the fumble, it just took them a couple of plays, and they drive it into the end zone, and Wakefield's on the board. Scoreboard says 37-7, but I believe that was a 2-point conversion. We'll have to double check. Yeah, there it goes, 37-8. So let's see how Wakefield comes out with his kickoff here. Do they try to go some sort of a squib and get another fumble to get that ball back? Or are they just going to kick it deep? Defense has played well in the last couple of series for Wakefield after giving up some long TD runs. And here we go. Hurley, number 60, ready to kick it off from the 40. And he's going to give it a ride, a good ride. Sends the man back all the way back to the 11-yard line. He's on his horse now. Oh, and a big tackle at the 30-yard line, as that was John Damari on the return. Got a 20-yard return on that one there. And this is where Reading will take it. Saying the tackle was made by number 44, Robbie. What's that? According to our PA guy. So here we go now, 37-8 the score. Wakefield is on the board on a nice 22-yard pass from Lucy to O'Keefe.
Timeout. Ready?
And Reading's going to take a timeout. Make sure they get the play in there. Looks like they have Masucci back at quarterback. He's got 2 running backs with him and a receiver on each side. 1st and 10 for the Rockets. High snap again. He gets it down and taken down. Andrews had the man behind the line of scrimmage, but he slipped away, and it's going to turn into a positive gain. Let's see what the call is. Taj Andrews got behind the line of scrimmage, had the man for a loss. The running back slipped away from him. That might have been 22 Jackson Greeno on the carry. But it's all for naught. There was a holding call on Reading, so that's going to back them up. So now they got a 1st and 20 happening right now. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and what do we got now? Another penalty. Delay a game now, so Reading's going backwards. In their last offensive series, they tried the option play. It resulted in a fumble. Wakefield recovered. Slattery picking up the loose ball, and then Wakefield turned that turnover into 8 points. Masucci comes out now. 2 running backs with him. 2 receivers on the right. Hands this one off. And tackle almost immediately. I think that was number 24, Lucas Fleming, maybe on the carry.
Trevor Thornton on the carry, stopped by
I'm
number
sorry, that was
44.
Trevor Thornton, 26 on the carry, officially.
Robert Fawcett.
Fawcett on the tackle again.
Second and
Second in a country mile, as they say right now, for Reading. But they're firmly in control here in the 4th quarter. 37-8, coming up on 7 minutes to play. Masucci handing it off. Right-hand side, maybe a couple of yards on the play.
Fleming on the carry. Hurley on the stop.
So it brings up a 3rd down.
17-yard line. 3rd down, long.
Lucas Fleming had the carry, and Hurley with the stop for Wakefield. 3rd and 21 right now. Another high snap. He brings it down, hit immediately. Oh, big play right there. Let's see who made that tackle.
Lucas Fleming on the carry, knocked down by
That was Andrews again. Andrews getting in there, knocking the running back down immediately for maybe a yard gain at best. Still looking at 4th and 20. So if all goes well, Wakefield should get some really decent field position on this. The snap is a decent one. The kick is away. Picking up at the 50-yard line is O'Keefe, and he gets about 6 or 7 yards on the return. So good field position coming up for Wakefield.
O'Keefe with a return of 6 yards to the 44. Wakefield takes over 1st and 10 at the Rockets 44-yard line.
So we got about 5:28 to play in this one. Wakefield ball at the 44-yard line. Again, thanks to everybody that tuned in to watch tonight. We were live on Facebook tonight, courtesy of WCAT, Wakefield Community Access, and also our sponsor, the Savings Bank of Wakefield. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Probably not the result you were hoping for if you're a Wakefield fan, but nonetheless, it's the first game of the season. Hopefully everything will get better. The broadcast, the game, the whole bit. Lucy goes back to pass now. Fires it off and way over the head of Tommy Model. And it's going to bring up a second down. Still no wind here tonight, no breeze at all. Latest weather check has us at 64 degrees. Absolutely gorgeous night for a football game. Lucy's going to take this snap. Looks on the right-hand side, a comeback route. And a nice catch there by Michael O'Keefe at the 35-yard line. Back in the day, they used to call those the button hook. Now it's called the comeback route. First down on the 35-yard line, I believe it is. Oh, no, they're saying he was short of the first down, so let's bring up a third in about a yard, maybe less than a yard. I thought he got the first down. So with 4:40 to play and counting, we have a third in about a yard now for Wakefield. Quick handoff to Model. Model cuts it up, has the first down, takes a hit down around the 31-yard line, but you got a fresh set of downs now for Wakefield.
Hit by number 45.
Model still favoring that right leg a little bit. And he was tackled a couple times early in the game right on that leg. He's been limping a little bit, but positive yards on that play right there. Lucy out of the shotgun, takes a pass. Receivers are crisscrossing over the middle. Lucy gets away with it, trying to make a run for it down to the 20-yard line, and then the entire defensive unit for the Reading Rockets over there on the tackle. When I mean everybody on the tackle. I think the only guy that wasn't in on the tackle was off to the side, number 50, was Sean Beckenhouse. He was the only guy not in on the tackle on the play. So next time, Sean, get in there. First down run by Lucy, though. Nice, terrific run. Down about the 21-yard line. And Wakefield is threatening again with 3:37 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Lucy back to pass, fires. It is caught by Model, I believe. And let's get about 7 yards on the play, maybe 8. So now they're at the 14-yard line. Another good drive here by Wakefield in the fourth quarter. Last time they scored, a 22-yard pass to O'Keefe in the corner on the left-hand side. This time O'Keefe's on the right-hand side. Lucy goes back to pass. Fires in the end zone. Knocked away. Had Model in the corner. Cameron Benassi, 34, got a hand on that and knocked that away. So now we have a 3rd and 3 for Wakefield. Not a bad idea taking a shot at the end zone right now. .251 on the scoreboard. 37-8 is our score. Reading is in the lead. The gun one more time. Lucy back to pass, flips it off to the side. Got a man, a quick turn in, and a touchdown. Terrific. Yeah, O'Keefe again, a quick toss onto the left-hand side, and he turned it up in a hurry. And so it's about a 13-yard pass. And they're in the end zone one more time. Perfectly executed, actually. Lucy got that ball, fired it off, caught O'Keefe in stride, and he just took a right-hand turn and went up the field in a hurry, and there was nobody there. So 37-14 our score as they line up for the two-point conversion with 2:43 to play in this one. He's going to keep it himself. He's got some room, and he gets in. Lucy on the keeper with the 2 points.
Lucy on a keeper, making the score Wakefield 16, Reading 37.
So 37-16 our score now as Wakefield has knocked in a couple of touchdowns of their own here in the fourth quarter. Both passes. So Wakefield will now kick it off here with 2:43 to play. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight, and thanks to our crack staff here, all the guys up on camera tonight, all the people down in the booth. We're doing a great job here tonight, bringing you today's game live. They even had pizza. If you can believe it, and not only did they have pizza, they had pineapple pizza, which myself and cameraman Tom really like pineapple pizza. So, great job all around tonight. Great job all around. Hurley set to kick it off from the 40-yard line. And away we go. Kicks this one short, and it's a fair catch at the 32-yard line. Gonna make no mistakes about that. Ryan Flanagan, number 55, I believe that was, said, I will take that and hang on to it. So on the 33-yard line is where Reading will set up. They have a 21-point lead with 2:40 to play here in the fourth quarter. For Reading, a terrific night for their quarterback, Matt Sinella. He's run for 3 touchdowns, including a 47-yarder. Now a handoff on the right-hand side. Maybe picking up 5 yards is number 26, Trevor Thornton. Right now, number 10, Dan Damari, is in as quarterback. So Reading's used 3 quarterbacks tonight. Matt Sinella, Dominic Masucci, and now number 10, Dan Damari. Now the handoff up the middle. Big gain and a first down. That might have been Trevor Thornton one more time up the middle. Big number 26. And yeah, they're going to give him the first down. So a fresh set of downs now for Reading. .142 and counting. The ball is at the 44.5-yard line, call it. Damari with 2 running backs with him, a high snap. He's going to hand it off and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Terrific play. Anthony DeVito, number 67, getting in there on the tackle. Maybe got some help from Andrews on the play. And that's a loss of about 3 on the play, so 2nd and 13.
Loss of the play, the ball spotted in 41. 2nd and 14.
So Damari now with 2 running backs, 2 receivers off to the right-hand side, 1 off to the left on a 2nd and 13. Quick handoff up the middle, a spin, and he ran right into the arms of Daniel LaMonica. Just right into those big arms, and he didn't go any further than that. That's run by Thornton. He got the line of scrimmage. He had that spin move going on you see in Madden 18. But he ran right into the arms of LaMonica and didn't go any further. 21 seconds to go now on a 3rd and 12. 37-16 score. I'm going to see if Reading's going to run another play or if that's going to be it. Down to 10 seconds now. And I think that's going to be it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's going to do it here from Landrigan Field in Wakefield, Massachusetts. The final score tonight, it's the Reading Rockets 37 and the Wakefield Warriors 16. This game started off fairly close in the first quarter. Just a field goal by Reading had them up 3-0, but in the second quarter, a pair of touchdown runs by the quarterback, Matt Sinella, had them up 17-0 at the half. In the third quarter is when all the damage really happened. There was a 13-yard touchdown run by Jamal Nortellis, made it 24-0. Then Sinella again, a 27-yard TD run, made it 30-0. And then the final one came on when quarterback Dominic Masucci ran one in for 18 yards. That made it 37-0. Wakefield came back in the fourth quarter. A pair of passes from Lucy to O'Keefe for touchdowns, and that with 2 successful 2-point conversions, I might add, and that got them to 16 points. So the final score once again is 37-16. I want to thank again our sponsor one more time tonight, the Savings Bank of Wakefield, your local bank. Thanks to them for being an underwriter for tonight's game and for the season. If you'd like to be an underwriter or sponsor for one of our game nights, give us a call at WCAT TV 781-224-0300. Ask for Tom Stapleton or Ryan Boyd and become part of the team. So that'll wrap things up here from Landrigan Field, the home of the Wakefield Warriors. The final score, once again, it's Reading 37 and Wakefield 16. I'm Dave Gardner. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in tonight, and have a good night.